Hello and welcome to another video from the United Devils. My name's Tom and we're going to look ahead to a preview of a possible lineup for United's clash with Chelsea in the FA Cup on Sunday evening. Now this is obviously a big game, semi-final, big cup competition, but both teams are vying for Champions League places and that will have top priority, I'm sure, when both managers make their selections. Sad as that may be, I think it's the reality given the amount of money that's involved in Champions League places. United have beaten Chelsea 3 times already this season, which is a joy to say. Twice in the league and once in the League Cup. We could therefore make it 4 if we can beat them on Sunday. United have had quite a long relationship with Chelsea in the FA Cup, quite a big rivalry there. United fans probably remember Phil Jones pulling faces and hacking Hazard down a couple of seasons ago in the FA Cup. Luckily, that problem is no longer there as Hazard has just won another competition in Spain. I think it's worth noting that Olivier Giroud has scored 15 FA Cup goals in 28 appearances and then also in that time has provided 8 assists. Obviously, some of that was whilst he was with Arsenal, but he is a player that has strong pedigree in the FA Cup and one that United will want to deal with very closely. Hopefully it can be a stepping stone to the final. This match, big game for us, but I feel Champions League qualification and the amount of games that are being played in a very short space of time will mean that it's a slightly reduced lineup. So let's step straight into that. Romero has been the cup keeper, so looks like that's going to set to continue. So I think he will definitely be playing this one. I'd be surprised if Ollie reverted back to De Gea now. I think that'd be a little unfair on Romero. 4 at the back. Shaw is out. Looks like he could be out for the whole season, as Williams was also injured in previous match before the Palace game. Williams looks like he's coming back into fitness though, so I think he'll get the left back spot. Fosu Mensah was okay against Palace, but Zaha, when he pulled out to that left hand side of United's pitch, did cause him some problems. Maguire, I think, is probably the only person that you can be certain is going to start. And alongside him, I think probably Bailly is going to come and play this one instead of Lindelof. I think that's going to be some natural rotation at centre-back pairing with Maguire. And Wan-Bissaka should be fine for right-back. I think it's going to be 4-2-3-1. So the central midfield, I think Fred is going to get a shout-out in this match. I think the game could suit him and I think natural rotation is going to play a part. I think Matic will feature alongside him. He was obviously rested against Palace in midweek and was brought on from McTominay around the hour mark. Made a big difference when he came on, Matic. He's a player that obviously has got a lot to play for in this match, having previously played for Chelsea. And I think his sturdiness and his calm passing has actually made quite a big difference to the United team recently. Player that goes quite unnoticed, player that's not a fan favourite perhaps, but I think he's an important part of our midfield. So I do think that means Pogba will probably miss out this one. Probably see him off the bench, I think. I think it's going to be some rotation. I think he's going to be one of the ones that's going to get rotated. Other than that, I think there's less rotation in the front 4. So Greenwood was subbed off in the Palace match. I think he'll start this one. Ollie was mentioning in his press match conference on Saturday that Greenwood hasn't got a problem with fatigue as much as the media want to make out that he does. Very keen that he should continue to play matches. Ollie was asked specifically about Greenwood and he replied, listing the amount of fixtures we have: 2 more league matches, hopefully 2 more in the FA Cup, and then Europa League. So, you know, it's actually not that many. Young man, he should be able to start that one. Fernandes, I think, is central to everything United do, so he's probably going to start this one as well. On the left wing, I think Rashford's going to get the nod. He had quite a good game against Palace. He looked a little bit more clinical than he had done in previous matches, but I do think there's a chance that Mata or Lingard could feature instead. Up front, Ighalo played the last couple in the cup, but I don't think that run's going to continue against Chelsea. I think Martial is going to play this one and possibly have reduced minutes. So let's have a recap. Romero in goal, Wan-Bissaka alongside Bailly and Maguire and Williams, and making up the back four. Fred and Matic, the midfield anchors. Greenwood, Fernandes, Rashford, Martial. I do think there's definitely a chance that a couple of these are going to be wrong. I think the likes of Lingard was talked up quite a lot in Saturday's press conference, but I don't think he's deserving of a starting place. So maybe more out of hope than anything. I'm hoping that he doesn't start. Mata, it's a possibility that he'll have significant minutes in this one, but I don't think he'll start. I think it will be the case that Rashford, Fernandes, Greenwood and Martial will stick together as a four. I do hope they do. I know it's an important match for United. It's an FA Cup semi-final at the end of the day, and I hope that United field a strong team. Score prediction. I think that Chelsea probably will rotate quite a lot as well in this one. Hoping for United victory. Going to go 2-1 United.